Hello, everybody. My name is Janet Pesic, and I am going to do a walkthrough through Vax, and we're going to do some marketing and get our ads ready for this up and coming week. So I thought of something pretty cool, which would be February. February 2024 is a leap year. So I thought, how fun would it be to do a leap year vacation or a leap year gig? I'm still trying to work the words there, but something will come to me. I am trying to share my screen. Give me just one moment. Of course, nothing is wanting to work my way today. All right, hold please. Let's get the screen shared so you can see. There it is. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use Vax Vacation. In Vax Vacation, you have several different vendors and suppliers that we can use. One of the, well, actually, I will say one of the top three that I use is FunJet Vacation. So let's go ahead and choose them today. Remember when we're doing, oh, here, let me put my camera on. Hi, everyone. When we're using our vendors and suppliers and we're trying to do the attractive marketing, what you want to think of, you want them to open the door. You want this ad, this social media post to bring attraction to you, to open the door, to make that attempt to either text you, call you, go to your website, whatever your call to action is going to be. So picture yourself walking down the mall and you see a sign that says 75% off, but you don't know what 75% off is what. So, but what it does, it gets you to open the door and walk in. And there's a whole store of all kinds of whatever it may be. Let's just say a clothing store, right? But in the back, there's this small little section that they have the 75% off. But to get there, that they've had you open the door. That was the call to action. So you open the door and now you're in. Now you start looking around. So that's basically the same concept of what we're trying to produce here. So let's do flight and hotel. Let's do LAX, Los Angeles to Cancun. Oh, why am I not just typing it in? You can just type it in. All right, 1 room, 2 adults. This is going to be an adult getaway. Now, I believe February 29th is like on a Thursday, I think. So I think it would be really cool if we call it the leap year, leap vacation. So let's leave on the 29th. Let's do 4 nights. Sorry for my system. I might have hit it a couple times. I'm pretty good at clicking twice. And so the computer's like, what are you doing? All right, so let's bring this up and let's see what kind of deals we can do. Now, remember, when they open your door and they're going to start inquiring, it might not be for the same dates. It might not be for the same location. It might not even be close to the same kind of hotel of what they're looking for. So we want, when it finally does come up, we want to be able to get some really good information, such as try to keep the price pretty much in the medium, not the low, right? Because we're not gonna, I don't want to advertise, I don't even know what to compare it to. I'm gonna leave it alone because I was going to say something that probably wasn't. Okay. Now, the other day I found some nonstop. I think that is a great part to put into the ad, nonstop. And it's like $124 more. Let's pick it. Okay. Oh, that's next day arrival. Hold, please. That wasn't the right one. You really need to pay attention. I just clicked it way too fast. I seen the nonstop. But when you are doing your bookings, I'm kind of going on a side note here, you really want to make sure that you are clicking on the right ones, because it's very easy to click not on the right ones, right? So let's just see. I can find another one. This is the, are you kidding me? Hold, see how the screen, you know, it's, I guess they call it buffering. Okay. So this is the arrival, and no thank you. Here is 10:50 a.m. nonstop. Okay, it buffered again, and it's only $8.60. Yes, please. Yes, please. JetBlue, I would fly JetBlue myself. A little side note, personally, I would not fly Spirit or Frontier. That's me personally. Do your own research. Okay, let's go to our return flights. Let's see if we can find a one-way. Look at there. Look at there. I love it. Love it. Let's grab it. Nonstop. Okay. Now, perfect flights. That doesn't always happen. Let's see what kind of hotels we have available. Now we can filter over on the left-hand side. I want nothing but a 4, 5-star. I want and I want to advertise adults only. So here we got adults only. Let's do the beach. Okay. And let's search and find out what it comes up. You know, it's taking just a few minutes. Come on. All right. Oh, there we go. So here we have, again, I'm just looking for some great marketing keywords, a hook, however you want to slice and dice it. I want to keep the price kind of in the medium. So I'm just kind of cruising through here. I think they're giving away an $800 resort credit, I think. Here's a luxury junior suite. I don't want you to spend a lot of time on this. Oh, huh. A casita suite. Let's just check it out. Let's just check it out. I don't want to look at the pictures too to get the vibe. Interesting. Oh, I love them. I like that vibe. So funny when I'm looking through these pictures. I sometimes are like, oh yeah, I can. What the world? I'd like to know what that is. Casita suite, room requests are not guaranteed. Private pool casita. Let's go with the casita. I mean, that they're alone. Oh, that's the spa area. Let's just see what this comes out to be. All right. So we're going to add round trip transportation. We want to include that. And sometimes I will use one of their adventures and add that to my travel ad. So I'm just live a propane filled power, expiring throughout the hollow grounds. Well, I'm probably going to leave those off. Now, here's all the prices breaking down. If you want to know what the commission would be on this, if it was something that you did end up booking, would be 80%, remember, of the $392.20. Okay. Now, if we want to get the deposit and all the details, the nuggets of this, we're going to go to checkout. So you go on to checkout. I know it's coming around. Sorry. Okay. All right. We want the travel. I always add travel protection, always. So let's give it a minute to upload that. Travel protection. Here we go. So it's a 500, well, 450, well, let's just say 450 deposit. We can add maybe $410 deposit per person. So I'm going to write this down just so I have that. So deposit 909.98, or I can do the lower price, $460 per person. Total cost $3,807.95. All right. Now I'm going to move this over to my other screen because now I'm going to show you how I create my mock booking. I do now. You can go ahead and put it. Why is my wants to be a little turkey right now? Hold on, where'd it go? All right. Sometimes you can do it on like a Word doc or a Google Doc. I just go straight to my account and I create it in the Meta. So this is what I'm going to do. All right. So I'm going to go to my Meta Business Suite. This is under my business account. Under my business Facebook account, I have my Instagram attached to it. I have, oh, my Instagram reach has gone down. That's not good. Okay. So I'm going to create a post. Create a post. I have 1.3 thousand people. Wait, I have to look back at that number. Let's not worry about it. Okay. Okay. So here's the ad, the text part. So I'm going to just have some fun with this. Like I said, I'm trying to do it as leap year. Leap. I know. getaway, leap year. Couples getaway to Cancun. February 29th through March 4th, 2024, right? And it's going to be amazing ocean front casita. I'm gonna make sure that's how you spell it. Casita or 2. See what it also kind of said in about the hotel. I just want to get some Casita Suite. C-A-N. I want to make sure I spelled it right. Okay, Casita Suite for 2 includes I love this, non-stop round trip non-stop. That's probably how I should say it. Round trip non-stop flights. Round trip transfers to, well, they know to and from because it's round trip. Okay, round trip. Okay. See what else we can pull from it. See if there's like anything. I'm looking for like keywords, attractive words, description. Oh, we forgot the all-inclusive. Let's get away to all-inclusive luxury resort. Okay. And spa, right? I love spa and spa. Okay, amazing oceanfront casita suite for 2 includes round trip flights, and it includes travel protection, right? Okay, and let's see what else they had in here. Oh, it is a 5-star, all inclusive. I think I'm gonna put a little emoji. I'm not gonna put 5 stars. I'm gonna put a 5-star. Oh, I think I'm gonna put, okay. Right here, I'm gonna put a 5. And right here, I'm gonna put a star. Just kind of decorate it a little bit. Now, some people don't use any emojis. Some people use a few emojis. Some people overuse emojis. Your choice. No judgment. New star. Look, I'm better at the ones where I just hit control period. I'm going to do that because it takes me right to. I know I'm a little old school, I guess you would say, with this. So control. There we go. 5-star. Luxury resort and spa, amazing oceanfront casita suite. I know, I read it a few times to myself. I'm looking for spelling errors each time that I look at it. Round trip, travel protection. See if we have any other kind of something. Let's just see. I never use the name. Adults only resort has 14 pools, 13 gourmet restaurant, 18 bars. I might just copy this. I'll take out the name, trust me, because you're going to see the name. I'm going to see if this is too much. It might be too much. I love it. Okay, I love it. All right. Now, I think I'm going to put the price right here. I knew I'd hit too many keys. Low deposit today. I think I'm going to leave today out. I am going to put the $460 per person. Right? Text. Have to think of a different word because I want myself to recognize which mock booking they're calling about or inquiring about. I'm going to put casita, okay? 2. And then I'm going to put the number that I want them. No, that's not it. Listen. Okay, and then now I tried this yesterday. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I want to add photos. So that we're going to get just right from Apple Vacations. So I'm going to look at some of these pictures and see. I know. I'll try to do this fast. I don't like that aerial view. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and save the pictures. Yesterday I was using, oh, this is the same way. Huh. Okay, well, let's just try it. Okay. I tried to use pictures that don't have people inside of it, just so there's no judgment. Oh, here's the pet. Okay. I do rename them so I know what so I don't get all. I know, I wish you guys could see these two. I'm sorry. I love this one. This is an outdoor bar. It just looks open. Just fresh and clean. Excuse me. I don't know about that one. I'm not real crazy. That was the pool picture. I am going to do this out of the spa one. That just looks amazing. And maybe I'll give the pictures some captions so they'll know, because looking at that picture does not look like a spa. All right. So let's add some photos. Come on. I might go back and add to liven it up a little bit. You want to attract them. You want something that's going to get them to stop. And that's one of the reasons why we use pictures. Something, right? You have less than 30 seconds to keep them on that post. So you want to definitely grab, you can. Okay. All right. I got to clean up my pictures. And I'm going to open this with all files. I believe they're going to be here on the bottom. I wish there was, there wasn't no ocean view except for that aerial, and I'm not crazy about that area. It just doesn't scream. I don't know. Okay, so it's going to want me to fix it, but which is really cool. They show me how to fix it. So this is the original. This is what's recommended. Oh, see how that cut that picture down? So you're not getting the full. Not a picture. Not a good picture. Don't worry. We'll add another one. Because they're limiting or controlling the size of the pictures is because I am putting it on Instagram and my page at the same time. So you have to you know, make it. Let's see what they're going to do on this one. Don't know what they're going to want. Let's try this and see if they'll accept it. I'm hoping it does. Oh, it did. It did. I love it. Okay, they still want me to crop this one. I can take that one out because I didn't really like the way that it was going to come over. We were losing the just of the picture. And remember, we're trying to attract them. See what it's going to do on this one. I'm going to use the same size as I did the other one, and it seemed to work. And there we get the adjust. They can see a bit of the ocean on this side. They can see the pool, and we can add another photo. And I'm going to add the spa. Really quick here. And it's gonna, I know it's gonna ask us to fix it. That's okay. And I'm gonna stay with the same dimensions as, so all three pictures, even though the way that they did it, I could tag this one. Oh, tag people. I don't want to tag people. Okay, never mind. I was wanting to give it a little, let me see what this does. Okay. Now I'm gonna have a little emoji fun here. Maybe I'm the one that kind of gets a little too carried away with the emojis. I just love it so much. I don't know. I just think sometimes it just I don't know, livens it up, gives it some color. But again, I can't, if I'm using too many. You know, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna put you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it in front of it. Whoops. Put it in front of it. We definitely want to put, you know, we're licensed and bonded. And then let's put some hashtags, right? Leap year. And then hashtag. It had some saved. So what I do like about Meta is that I was able to save some hashtags that I use all the time. So I could, oh, I guess I could have went. This, I'm so silly. All right. Perfect. 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 Oh, did it take away my, oh no, that was the, all right. So here we can view it of what they're going to see. Okay. And then we can see what it's going to look like on a phone. Everybody uses their phone. They probably use their phone more than they use a computer. Again, I'm old school. Um, All right. Okay, I'm loving it. Now, I am going to, because I'm probably going to post this elsewhere, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to copy that right now. Okay. Now I'm going to schedule this because it's, 8:48 on a Sunday night. I want it to go out tomorrow. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule it. Tomorrow's the 11th. I know I already have one post scheduled to go out at 8 in the morning. I'm going to put this at 10 and I'm going to put this at AM. And then I'm going to put this one at AM. Make sure you change that. Oh, sorry. And once you get to, when you start creating your mock bookings, it really doesn't take that long. You get into your own flow, you can whip them out in just a very short amount of time. So check this out. Since I have them scheduled, I can't right now, I can't take this and post it to groups, which normally start posting because I post it now. I can post it into groups that my business page has access to. Then I can go into my personal page, and I do not put this on my personal page. The people that are on my personal page all know that I'm a travel agent. I will talk about that in another training. But I do have many groups. I'm joining groups every single day. I'm interacting. I will do an algorithm class on that. But right now, let's schedule. That is your mock booking, attractive marketing booking, and I'm scheduling it. And guess what? I can go back to the calendar right now. I'm posting that on Monday. I can post it again on Wednesday. I can post it again on Saturday. The work's already done, right? So have a beautiful evening. Thank you for joining me in this marketing class 101, let's call it. And I can't wait to see what you're doing. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.